Hello, everybody. My name is Rick McCutcheon. I'm a Dynamics 365 MVP. And today on Partner Talks, I have Peter David from LLP CRM. Peter, tell us who you are, what you do, and tell us about LLP.
All right. Hi, Rick. Thanks for inviting me. So I've been with LLP for 20 years now. It used to not be called LLP CRM back in the days. It was part of LLP Group, and we only decided to separate the CRM, or let's say Dynamics business, to a separate company like 7 years ago. So I have a long history with CRMs in general, and even before Dynamics, I was working with software called Pivotal CRM, and
I'm
then
very
we
familiar with it.
start, yeah, and then we started with Microsoft pretty much around the version 4.0. So I can't say that I had any practical experience with 3.0, which is probably better. But ever since then, we started to build a team. We're based in Prague, but we do deliver all over the world. But still, most of our companies or our customers are based in Europe. So during that time, we have built a strong partnership with Microsoft, obviously, and we have become, let's say, one of the key local partners here in the Czech Republic. And we have built, currently the team is about 22 people that are focused really on Dynamics, plus Resco and other components, let's say, that create the ecosystem.
So, that's a good segue into our next question. We're going to be talking about what types of practices you have, your geographical area. You've kind of covered that, but we've got a big event coming up, Resco NEXT, happening in Vienna in June, and we're both going to be there. And Resco is a advanced mobility platform. So let's talk a little bit first about LLP and Resco's relationship, and what type of work are you doing with Resco?
All right. So again, our first interaction was Resco was when we did not even know it was a Resco, because back then, when we started implementing field service, it was using Resco's component or Resco mobile client as the end software for that, but it was basically completely covered by Microsoft licensing. And through that, obviously, through the first implementation, we found out what the product can do. We built some knowledge, and then we realized, they're sitting basically next door to us in Slovakia, and we got in touch even directly. And then we started implementing Resco, regardless whether that was field service or whether that was FMCG or other customers that we have implemented over the years. So we've grown from, let's say, a smaller project to the largest project that we did based on Resco was about 3,500 users in the biggest brewery there is in Central Europe. Plus, we have a gas station chain that's all across the Europe. So basically, at any point, we need a strong mobile software that it can work offline, and all of these features that Resco is known for. That's where we turn, and that's what we base it on.
And, we were both in Spain last fall for Resco NEXT 2023, which is their big conference. We've got 2024 has been moved to the spring, and it's going to be very close to you in Vienna. Tell me why you're looking forward to heading to Resco NEXT 2024.
Sure. It was actually my first time last year, so I didn't know what to expect. I personally don't like these big conferences. I even try to avoid, Microsoft conferences as such, but this was a totally different story. First of all, the level of interactivity was unmatched, right? I mean, it was not like we have 25 slides of PowerPoint and now we're going to bore you to death. Everything was prepared. Everything was really presented well. So the content of that was just amazing. Not to separate that from the venue, which was also great, and the networking and the parties afterwards. So I did enjoy that very, very much. And we even incorporated some running, tennis, which we're gonna do this year as well. So that's really something that I'm looking for in Vienna as well. Of course, it's easier for us that we can reach it by car this time. But anyway, I'm still expecting a high level of the content that is presented. That was really top notch last year, plus meeting the people that I've met for the first time last year as well.
And in Maribella, Spain, where we were in November last year, what was really nice about it, there was, I'm going to say, about 300 people there. We're all talking about advanced mobility, but someone would present or talk, or the person sitting next to you, you start finding out what they're doing. Next thing you know, up comes an iPad showing me this system they've built for their sales team, right? Or, in your case, pull up a phone. Here's a system we built for merchandising gas stations. And, people are right there. And this is what they do. This is what they talk about, what they learn about. And it's very focused, right? And I think it's one of the best conferences because of that. Besides, they always have a great location, excellent education. And today coming up, we're having a pre-conference partner day, just for the partners to talk about the business of mobility. So I think we've got a lot to do once we get to Vienna in a few weeks.
I absolutely agree. Yeah, yeah. I think this level of interactivity between all the people is amazing. It's you can see that nobody goes there just to have 2 days off and listen to something and go sightseeing, right? I mean that I did experience in some other places, but it's absolutely not the case here. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to the first day in Bratislava and possibly the boat ride, on the Danube River from Bratislava to Vienna.
So for those who don't know what we're talking about, we're going to have the partner day in Bratislava on the Monday at the world headquarters for Resco. Then we're going to take a boat cruise down the Danube to Vienna to start the conference the next day. So it's going to be a really unique experience. And, what you said about sightseeing, both cities are excellent, right? And most people haven't been there before. So great excuse to see Vienna, see Bratislava in the spring. So I'm looking forward to it, Peter.
Yeah, yeah. I think even the weather will be nice in June, so that's all kind of adding it together to have a great atmosphere there.
So, Peter, thanks for joining us today on Partner Talks, and I look forward to interacting with your team in just a few weeks at Resco.next.
All right. Thanks very much again for inviting me, and I'm looking forward to see you in person in, 2 months. All right. Thanks very much.
Have a great day. Bye for now.
You too. Bye now.